Good morning. It's Mel Bundock here. I hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, and the sun's just beginning to come out here, so hopefully it's going to turn into a great day here. Now, I've just come off an interview with a lady I met originally online a couple of years ago via Periscope. We just connected and we chatted, and to the point where she's a coach as well, and she's doing a podcast, and she invited me to be a guest on her podcast. And I'll share all the details of this when it becomes live. But just connecting and speaking to Natasha has really got me thinking about my whole journey over the past couple of years. So I just wanted to share very quickly some of the nuggets that have just literally sprung into my head. So I thought, let me get them out onto Facebook Live before they disappear again, because I actually inspired myself with my journey of where I've come from these past 2.5 years, and I'm hoping that I can inspire others with some of the learnings and the lessons from my own journey. Now, I want to take you back quickly to, it's New Year's Eve. It was December 2014, so we were just about to go into 2015, and I was at the point in my business where I had a holistic practice. I was doing small-scale vision board workshops. I was still very much dealing with my clients one-to-one, doing EFT, tapping, and kind of coaching, but really kind of going into this whole visioning and visualization stuff as well. I'd already been doing my vision board workshops for a couple of years at that point, but they were still quite small-scale, very much local affairs. I love delivering them, but I remember on New Year's Eve 2014, just going into 2015, I set the intention that I wanted to take my business global. I wanted to expand my reach beyond the 20 or 30 mile radius of my home here in Hertfordshire, which, absolutely nothing wrong with that. I had a very kind of good, solid client base here. But I had this kind of thought, what are the possibilities of taking my business international? What are the possibilities around, working with people all over the world? So I set that as one of my intentions. And it wasn't actually New Year's Eve. I remember it was the new moon. It was the last new moon of 2014. It was a very powerful super moon, all this kind of stuff. And I was told it's a really good time to set your intentions. So that's exactly what I did. And so fast forward a few months to 2015, this app Periscope came along and I started broadcasting, and by the end of the year I had an international client base. I had clients from all over the world. I'd connected with the most incredible people, and my life had really changed. And I do believe it started off sitting there with my pen and paper on New Year's Eve 2014, setting the intention, I want to take my business global. But at that point I also had no idea how this was going to happen. I don't think Periscope had even been released at that point. Certainly Facebook Live wasn't even on the scene. And I set my intention. So this is the bit I wanted to kind of get across, that when we know we want to do something different, we're just aware I want to do something different. And you may just have a seed of an idea. You may just have a thought, but you've got absolutely no idea how it's going to happen. I had no idea how I was going to take my business global, but it happened. But it really does begin with setting your intention and having a vision for yourself. And again, I just go on to do this repeatedly now. I do this at all the big new moon events, and I do this all the time. That's what I teach my clients to do. I do my vision board workshops always on a new moon. Now, next week, on the 21st of August, we've got the big eclipse happening, and it's a big, powerful new moon as well. And from all my kind of expert friends who are really in the know in the astrological world, that this is a really important date. It's really the date for you to set your intentions. It's your date to decide, what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have. Or it could just be that planting that seed, just as I did in December 2014, where I set my intention that this is what I wanted to do. And And my next vision board workshop is taking place the following month on the new moon. So I haven't got one this month because I'm actually going to be away. But I am. So I started this off last week where I did the whole full moon release. So full moon is all about release and letting go, and new moon is all about intention setting. So at next week's new moon, I'm inviting people to come and set their intentions with me in my private Facebook group for all the people who sign up to do the Create the Dream workshop. So this is kind of like a really bonus exercise for the people who are going to be doing the vision board workshop with me on the 20th of September, that we're going to be doing a pre-workshop exercise next week to get you ready, get you prepared, and to get you setting your intentions, clearing the slate, clearing the deck, ready for the 20th of September when we're going to be making our vision boards together in a Facebook group. Because next week is a really important date, and also when we work collectively in a group, it amplifies our desires. And I'm going to be leading the people who sign up to this through a couple of powerful exercises. One is a future self meditation where I'm actually going to be projecting you into the future. I've done this so many times and it's so powerful. It's a future you meditation where I'm going to take you on a journey in time to look at your future self. It's fabulous. Don't worry, there's nothing to fear there. It's just a really, really wonderful exercise. And then we're going to be doing a journaling exercise. So, we're not going to be making vision boards or anything like that yet, but journaling is super powerful as well. Well, I'm just going to get you to open up to all the possibilities. I want you to kind of look at all the different avenues in which your life could change and in which your life could go. So it's really a day just to get you thinking. So that's going to be taking place. It's going to be some pre-recorded sessions I'm going to be doing, which I'm going to be delivering live, which I'm going to be making live in the group on the new moon day. So all you need to do is to set yourself aside an hour, possibly two. That's the only time investment that you need to do for yourself. Obviously, you could do it either side of the new moon, so the energy will be really, really powerful. So just need to put aside an hour to do these exercises, and this is just some really gentle exercises to open you up to all the infinite possibilities that exist for you. So if you're at that stage in your life where you're ready to make a change, when you know that you want to do something different, you don't even have to have all the answers right now. You don't even have to know exactly where that destination is. All you need to have now is a desire to make that change, to do something completely different. And the rest, as I just discussed in this interview with Natasha, which will be coming out soon, is just allowing it all to unfold, just trusting that the next step appears before you. This is what I always do. I set the intention. What is my next step? What do I need to do next? So as long as we're open to that and we trust and have faith in the next step, then we will get to our destination. So if this resonates, if this speaks to you, and if you feel like this is kind of all new and you're not really sure how to go about doing this, then sign up for the workshop. Go to melaniebundock.com/createthedream, where I will be helping you set your intentions for the next, we're talking long term here, 9 years at least and beyond. So we're talking big vision stuff here. How do you see your life looking? Your health, your relationships, your career, your finances. This is a really powerful time to rewrite your life. That sounds quite a bold claim. If you want to really just rewrite, you may have a perceived idea right now of the direction you think your life's going to go in. Wherever you are right now, it could be, work for a few more years, retire, whatever. Ugh. Or, I just want you to kind of be aware that there are many exciting paths that your life can go. But it just begins with that intention setting. It begins with having that big vision, but it just begins with that willingness to take that first leap, to make that first step. You can sit there with a pen and paper, but if you would like to, some of my additional guidance on this, on my own journey, and planting those seeds now, those really big seeds, because, you know, from tiny seeds, oak trees, from acorns, isn't it? Oak trees appear, but it's just about planting those seeds now. So I'd love to help you plant those seeds. I'd love to help you just to spark that first decision that could radically and magically alter the rest of your life. So just to recap, those who've just joined me, I was inspired to do this Facebook Live from an interview that I've just done through a lady I met on Periscope a couple of years ago. And when I talked about my Periscope journey and how my business has grown internationally from a very small practice, you know, with clients 20 miles radius from my home, to now working with people. You know, when I got my PayPal notification a couple of days ago, it said that 40% of my customers came from overseas. And this is all of as a result of being on Periscope, live streaming and putting myself out there. So if you go back and watch the beginning, I shared that story a little bit more. So if you're ready to radically alter the course of your life, even if you don't know where that destination is going right now, then come and join me on my workshop, Create the Dream, melaniebundock.com/create the dream. And my bonus mini workshop is taking place next week on the full moon, which is the 21st of August, where we're going to be doing those 2 exercises. I talked about the future life progression and also the journaling exercise, where we're just going to be setting all our intentions and opening up all the different channels of possibility. So go to melaniebundock.com/create the dream. And the workshop itself doesn't take place until the 20th of September, but this is a little bonus mini workshop that I want to do to honour and to acknowledge this big new moon eclipse that's taking place next week, which is probably the most powerful time of the year to set your intentions. That's it from me. Have a fabulous day, everyone, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.